My name is Bonnie Payne, now Bonnie Kaufman, and I've been involved in worship for more than 30 years now as a worship musician, leading at times for events. And so I kind of want to tell the story of how worship has impacted my life more than I ever realized it would. I was previously married for 29 years, and it was a difficult marriage. And so throughout the marriage, there were times that I would just have to, I guess I would say, fast on just listening to worship music all the time. Because when I did, I felt like I was better focused. I was more able to be content with my situation. I felt more peace. But 4 years ago, when I went through my divorce, I was not prepared for how much that would grieve me. Knowing it was coming, I wasn't prepared for the depth of the pain that I would go through. So I was going through the grieving process. I would just spend all my time listening to worship music and singing and praying and reading devotions and doing all of these things just to keep my focus on the Lord and not on my circumstances. I would hear a worship song that was in no way related, but all of a sudden God would bring to my mind events or people that I needed to forgive. And he just started this process, this healing process in me, where I was able to go through forgiveness and ask for forgiveness, for my sins in my life. And I was able to let go of all of these past hurts. And it was really just through being in God's presence all the time. I was reading yesterday and I saw a quote that worship is not it should not be a response to being in God's presence, but it's the vehicle that we use to move into God's presence and His power. And I was doing that just to survive. Then God He inhabited those praises and He started working in my life. And the result that really happened is that I had peace that I'd never experienced before. I'd always been a really fearful person and a very anxious person, and I have more peace now than I've ever experienced in my life. And I don't have nearly the amount of anxiety I have in stressful situations that I used to. So I would just encourage everybody to practice the spiritual disciplines of being in the Word and worshiping and getting into God's presence. Because if you do, I promise He's going to move in your life and do amazing things. One thing that I'd been praying for is that I did want the opportunity to be able to be in a loving relationship and a healthy relationship. And so this last year, God brought a friend back into my life that I had known 20 years ago. And we ran into each other at the golf course and began seeing each other. And so now, a week from now, I am going to be marrying him. He is a wonderful man. We have a fantastic relationship, and he loves the Lord and has known the Lord for more than 20 years. And so we're just so excited for the opportunity to be side by side in our relationship as we continue to pursue the Lord and what He wants for us in our lives and how we can serve Him in our future together.